Hello and welcome back to the allotment. You'll notice that things have gotten away from me slightly here, but I have just gone through and taken off the last of the sweet corn, and I've got two nice big carrier bags full of it, which is very good. The cucumbers, the little gherkins, have well and truly got away from me. They've become huge sort of cucumbers now and a bit past their best really. Pumpkins, doing okay. I've got a couple, one bigger than the other, but that's, for me, one person, one pumpkin is enough. So we're going to go through. We need to make this bed, prepare it for the winter. I'm going to chop up these bits of sweet corn and just lay it on the ground. I think I don't really know what to do with it, to be fair. I'm going to chop it as small as I can and leave it on the ground to let it rot down, hoping that'll put some of the nitrogen back in the ground. And then later, in a couple of weeks, we can put the garlic in there. And there's very good reasons why you should be growing your own garlic, but we'll go into that in a later video. So let me just crack on and clear this patch. Machete's out, belly's out. Maybe cloudy, but still pretty warm. So control yourself. Sorry to do this to you, but we are going to have to go topless. So, okay, so if you enjoy this sort of content, well, not necessarily this sort of content to be fair, if you enjoy gardening, maybe consider subscribing. And that'd be a really good time. I'm just going to finish off destroying this and getting rid of it, and then we'll think about how to incorporate it into the ground. I think for a while I'll just take the roots out and then let everything lay on top. And whatever gets buried, whatever doesn't, we'll see how it goes. It'd be nice to have some kind of flail mower, but I don't have the luxury. I've only got my machete. So anyway, watch the end and we'll have a look in the polytunnel, see how the melons are getting on. Well, I appreciate there's a fairly niche market for this sort of thing. But thanks for watching, and let's get our clothes back on and go inside the polytunnel and look at my melons. So in all seriousness, folks, and all levity aside, it's been quite a difficult year in some respects for gardening. We had a lot of rain to start with. We haven't had any rain for about the last month, not to speak of. Some things have done better than others, like the sweet corn, for example. Garlic did really well. The peppers I'll show you in a second. They weren't as good as last year's variety, although I can't remember what last year's variety was. And the melons, which I've never grown before, and although they're not great, I mean, if you're a melon farmer somewhere, you're going to think, what a pathetic melon crop. But as a first serious attempt, I'm quite happy. And here they are. They're a lovely, I don't know what they are, a couple of pounds maybe each, £3. And they're hopefully going to ripen up. The vine is starting to die back. I'm not going to bother watering it anymore in case I split the fruit. But the melons, to me, I'm quite happy with them. So anyway, let me know what you're going to try next year. Maybe you're going to try topless gardening. I don't recommend it, especially if you have a body like mine. But anyway, years of neglect have taken its toll. But anyway, it's just a bit of a light-hearted video. So September 2021, we're all still here. Fantastic. See you again on the next one. The next one we'll be planting garlic, and I will explain why it's very important to plant garlic, especially if you live in a cooler climate. You'll end up with a much nicer crop that you can buy in the store, in the supermarket, and you'll be very happy with it, I'm sure.